Now this is the last part of topic 6 part 1, which is order of operation. Again, orders of operation, if you don't remember, is grouping symbol, exponents, radical, or more importantly, square roots, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. Multiplication, division, what's the rule between them? Left to right. Okay? If division comes first, we do division first, not multiplication first. And then the same thing applies with addition, subtraction. If we have addition and subtraction is on the left hand side most, we do the subtraction, then we do addition. Okay? Now let's talk about the example. So let's say we have negative 8 times negative 4 all over negative 2. So again, remember fraction bar is the grouping symbol. It splits the top and the bottom into two groups. Let's do the top first. Negative 8 times negative 4. Again, we're multiplying two numbers with the same sign, and that sign is negative. Well, it doesn't really matter, right? We're multiplying two numbers with the same signs. The answer will be what? Positive. Positive 8 times 4 is 32. Now we're left with the bottom part, negative 2. 32 divided by negative 2 is, again, we're dividing by two numbers with different signs. What your answer will be? Negative. So 32 divided by 2 is 16. So your answer is negative 16. Now let's have another example. 14 minus 18 all over negative 1 plus 3. Now this is a bit tricky. Again, we're going to do the top first, grouping symbols. Do the top version, 14 minus 18. Again, we do this is subtraction rule. We change that to addition, and we change 18 to the opposite, which is negative 18. So now we have 14 plus negative 18. Now the bottom part doesn't change. 14 plus negative 18 is, now we're adding different signs. Different signs, what do we do? Add or subtract? When we subtract. So 18 minus 14 is 4. And which one is the larger number? 14 or negative 18? Absolute value wise, negative 18. So that means our answer is negative 4 on the top. Now we're just going to do the bottom now. Negative 1 plus 3. Now since this is already in addition, we don't need to change that to addition. So now we can use the addition rule, negative 1 plus 3, different signs, subtract, 3 minus 1 is 2, then which was the larger number, negative 1 or 3? 3, so your answer will be positive 2. So negative 4 divided by 2, now we're dividing negative 4, we're dividing different signs and division. Well, your answer will be negative. And then now we're just going to divide normally. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now this is a bit tricky problem, since right now we have in top of the orders of operation, we're doing different rules at the same time. So the first part we did addition rule on the top. First rule, subtraction rule, and then we did addition rule, and then we did addition rule on the bottom, and then all together, after we're done doing that, we did division rule on this part, negative 4 divided by 2. So we're juggling multiple rules at the same time. So it's kind of imperative for you guys to remember the rules, especially when we're dealing with orders of operation. Now let's try it. How about you guys try? Negative 18 plus 6 all over negative 3 and negative 1, and negative 9 minus 6 all over negative 5 plus 2. You can pause the video here, do it in your work, but now we'll move on to that. Now let's try it together. Again, first thing first, we should do the top. In this case, negative 18 plus 6. We use the addition rule. We're going to subtract since they have different signs. We're going to get 12. Now, which one's the larger value, absolute value wise? Negative 18 is the larger absolute value wise. So that means your answer will be negative 12. Now, since we're done with the top, let's move on to the bottom. Negative 3 minus 1. Again, this is in subtraction. We want to change that to additional. So we're going to change minus to plus, and we're going to change 1 to the opposite value, which is negative 1. So now we have negative 3 plus negative 1, which is negative 4. Same signs, we add in addition rule. Now this is negative 12 divided by negative 4. And this is division rule, not addition rule, division rule. What's the division rule with the same signs? Same signs in division rule. Your answer will be positive. Negative 12 plus 4 is 3. So that means our answer is positive 3. So here's some mistakes some people get. So in this part, if you didn't get negative 12 in this, then you should work on your addition rule. If you didn't have this one, then you simply subtract it and you got some different number here. You should try working on your subtraction rule. If you did get all this correct, but you get negative 3, then you should work on your division rule. You should examine your work and see where you got your steps wrong. And that's basically how you do math. You double check everything. Now let's do the final problem. Negative 9 minus 6 all over negative 5 plus 2. Again, we're going to do the top first. Again, since this is in subtraction, we want to change that to addition. So we're going to use the subtraction rule to get negative 9 plus negative 6. Now we're going to use our addition rule. Addition rule says that if we have the same signs, and we're adding the same signs, what do? We add. So 9 plus 6 is 15. And then what's the sign going to be? Well, the sign will be the sign that they share in common, which is negative. So that means your answer is negative 15 on the top. Now let's do the bottom part. Negative 5 plus 2. Don't mind the parentheses. Negative 5 plus 2, since that's already an addition, we don't need to change that to addition. We don't need to change it anymore. Negative 5 plus 2 is an addition rule. What do? Subtract. Different signs. Negative 5 and we have a positive 2, so different signs, so we subtract. 5 minus 2 is 3. But again, the sign will be dependent on which one's the larger number, absolute value wise, negative 5 or 2. Absolute value wise, negative 5 is larger than 2. That means your answer is negative 3. Now the last part, we have negative 15 divided by negative 3. Again, division rule. Division rule says that if we're dividing two numbers with same signs, your answer will be positive. So negative 15 plus 15 divided by 3 is 5. Last, a few more practice, and then we'll end part 1. We have negative 4 squared plus negative 5 squared minus 2 cubed. Again, we're going to do it. We'll do the exponents first. In this case, we have negative 4 squared. Again, negative 4 squared. And negative 4 squared, is the negative inside a parentheses? No. So what do? Well, we're just going to ignore that first. We'll do the 4 squared first. What is 4 squared? 16. And then we're going to multiply negative 1 to that. So your answer is negative 16. Now we'll do negative 5 squared. In this case, negative is inside the parentheses. So that means negative 5 times negative 5 should give you guys positive 25. Now last part, again this negative is not included with 2, that means we're just going to cube 2. 2 cube is 8, and we're going to multiply 8 with negative 1, so that's why you got negative 8. So that means when we do all the exponents for this problem, we're supposed to get negative 16 plus 25 minus 8. Now we'll do it part by part. We'll do addition first. Negative 16 plus 25. Addition rule. Addition rule says that we have different signs. So different signs we do what? Subtract. Negative 16 plus 25 should give you guys 9. And now copy negative 8. So now we have 9 minus 8. And again, in this case, we don't need to do addition or subtraction rule. 9 minus 8 will give you guys 1. Now you basically do the same thing with the next problem. Negative 2 cube plus negative 4 cube squared. Let me start over. Negative 2 cube plus negative 4 squared minus 1 to the 8. Again, we'll do it part by part. Again, since the negative is not included with a parenthesis sign, we're going to just simply do 2 cube. 2 cube is 8, and we're going to multiply negative 1 to that. That's why we have negative 8 right here. Now let's move on to the next number. We have negative 4 cube. Since the negative is included with a parenthesis sign, negative 4 times negative 4 should give you guys what? 16. That's why we have a positive 16 here. In this case, we put the plus sign there. Now let's move on to the last number, negative 1, 8. Again, since the negative is not included with the 1, with the parenthesis, we're just going to do 1 to the 8 power. What's 1 to the 8 power? Well, that's basically 1. So our new problem is negative 8 plus 16 plus 1. Now you do it by parts. Negative 8 plus 16 should give you guys what? 8, positive 8, and 8 plus 1 is 9. Now you do this practice on your own. Let's move on to the next problem. What is 5 minus 8 times 3 plus negative 4 minus 7? Again, term this, we're going to do the one inside the parentheses first. Was 5 minus 8. Again, shortcut. I'm going to do some shortcut here. 5 minus 8 should give you guys negative 3. 3 times negative 3 should give you guys negative 9. And we're just going to add negative 9 plus negative 4, which is the same sign. So we just simply add negative 13. Negative 9 plus negative 4 should give you guys negative 13. Negative 13 minus 7 should give you guys negative 20. And this is the last practice for this problem. And that's it for topic 1, part 1.